Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Missy of Mystics, Demaya, whatever you want to call me. Um, Today's video is going to be about the power of influence, confidence being your confirmation. So, today I went to Bible study. It's Wednesday, and the fact that I love the fact that churches that Bible study is on Wednesday for churches, or at least most churches, because Wednesday is a planet of Mercury, and Mercury is a planet of communication, or Wednesday is ruled by the planet of Mercury, and Mercury is a planet of communication. And so I always have any meeting I have, or if I have therapy, it's always going to be on a Wednesday, most likely, because I know that that influence is going to help. But today we talked about Esther and Vashti, or Vashti. Um, and these were women. So my Bible study for these next 6 weeks is going to be focusing on the women of the Bible, which I am very grateful for. Um, so Esther was a woman that, see if I can remember, she was a woman that stood up for herself. Her and Vashti, or it's pronounced something else, Vashti. They were women that stood up for themselves. And back then, if you understand how crazy it is to stand up for yourself as a woman now, then you know how crazier it was back then. So they were women of integrity and confidence. Um, and they didn't fear consequence. I want to express how important it is to be proud, to have confidence, to use your voice. You choose where that voice is needed, but it is important to express your wants and needs. We can even talk about behind closed doors. You know, the universe or God really likes when we get specific about what we want, or whatever, the omnipresent energy really likes when we say what we want. Because how else will you get it if you don't say what you want? Closed mouths don't get fed. So I talked about this on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is Missy of Mystics, at Missy of Mystics. And I talked about this in the terms of chakras, with your solar plex and your sacral chakra, and how both of those chakras help you do what I'm saying to do. What I am saying to do is to be proud with your voice. Better yet, find that voice. Okay, that is what I'm saying to do. I am saying to find your voice. First of all, recognize what you want, recognize your needs, and then demand them. And in the terms of Esther, it was with people, it was with men, it was with saying, or Esther and Vashti, it was saying what she will not do. I'm not doing that. No. And yes, she faced the consequence for it, but you cannot worry about consequence. As young women, or a woman, period, and even as a man, but we all know the challenges that women face. This is why I'm expressing that importance, because you cannot let your life go past you trying to be this obscured view of feminine. I know, like in the 60s, or maybe even past that, I wasn't born, of course, but I listened to my ancestors' stories a lot. They were not allowed to speak up as women. And we kind of just got in that space where it was becoming a little bit acceptable. Like, we literally had a woman president. And, decades back, that wouldn't even be a thought or a thing. But they weren't allowed to do those things. So do it for your great grandma. Say no for your great grandma, or say yes for your great grandma. You know what I'm saying? I really think what the important thing is to do what you want to do, and do it proud. And then better yet, don't do the things that you do not want to do. And that is that confidence that I mean. Um Life is too short to be hiding. Why are you shy? Or maybe not shy. Why are you scared to be proud? I'm a Leo, like still am. So I have a lot of Leo placements. So this kind of comes easy to me. But even my Saturn is in Leo. So sometimes I feel bad for being proud. Like today I spoke up in Bible study. And I speak up every once in a blue moon. And they always pat me on the back for it. Like they just love that I'm so young and so wise. And honestly, it's because of them. It's because I am allowed to be, you know. But I sometimes feel like my wisdom is too much, or I feel like when I do speak, it feels attention grabbing, you know, but I really just want to express, oh, I know how to solve this problem. Oh, I've dealt with this problem. You know, you just really want to express yourself. And I think that maybe that stands for when I was younger, like when I did know all the answers, people probably oh, she thinks she know it all. People told me that all the time. Oh, she thinks she know it all. Oh, who she thinks she is. And you really just gotta flip that. Like, wait, who do I think I am? You know what I'm saying? Who do you think I am? Because I'm going to take that. If you think I'm Miss Know It All, if you think I'm Queen Bee, then maybe you see that potential and I need to be that. You know what I'm saying? My paper fell. Hold on. So, yeah, it is very important to recognize the power that your influence holds. Advocate for yourself. Um, Advocate for yourself. Speak up. That's what this video is about. It's gonna be a short video. It's about the end. Speak up. If this is your what is it sign that you've been wanting to be more outspoken or wanting to be more proud or confident, then this is your sign. You know what I'm saying? Um it isn't about being, like, oh, this is, just being nasty about it, but it's about being your own woman and knowing that you are in charge of your own happiness. You are responsible for what you have and what you do not have. So own it. And if you are unhappy with what you do not have, and if you are unhappy with what you do have, then take responsibility and have that confidence to move forward. Oh, I want things to change. Oh, I want to advocate for myself in a different way. Oh, I want to ask the universe or my boss for a raise. I want more. Don't be afraid to ask for more. Don't be afraid to be greedy in your own life. And maybe greedy is not the best word, but don't be afraid to want things. And don't be afraid to not want things. And don't be afraid to not want to deal with shit. You know what I'm saying? Take heaven by storm. Really lean into what it is that you want. I keep saying want. Don't make yourself a sad case. Don't sit there and cry. I mean, cry, you know. But after that, then what? I think that's what um that yin and yang is all about. It's taking action after you've it's taking action in the outward experience after you've went in with yourself, you know what I'm saying? For years and years and years I've looked at other people and I've wished that I could be like them or I could have a life like them until I realized what's the difference? The only difference is willpower. The only difference is confidence. The only difference is that I have the fear of being seen and they don't. So release that fear, release your doubts, release those limiting beliefs, release those voices in your head that are actually not your thoughts, but that have been implemented on you. Release those and do what you want to do. And don't worry about what how you are perceived or how it looks. Cause it's for you. So what I'm saying is be selfish. What I'm saying is be proud. What I'm saying is be confident enough to speak up, to show your abilities, to showcase your talents. What if somebody came into the room and was like, "Oh, I need a decorator for my party," but you wasn't even confident in your own abilities, knowing you've been doing parties forever and knowing you want more clientele, but you just couldn't get the words out. Hey, I do parties, and then the next bride got the words out, and now she's that. You see what I'm saying? Like you miss opportunities, you miss what you want by being shy, by being afraid. What is fear? What is it? Why do you have it? What's wrong? Woman up. Happy Women's History Month, actually. And happy Spring Equinox. Tomorrow is March 20th, which is the start of spring. So I guess this is the perfect time to say this, that you are able to be in control of your own life. And don't let anybody make you feel inadequate. You know your strengths. Or figure it out. Figure out something you're good at. And figure out the stuff you're bad at and work on that too so you don't have any weaknesses. Um, yeah. Advocate for yourself. Trust too. Trust that whatever the consequences may be for advocating for yourself, that rejection is protection. If something, with the whole boss thing, that was a very big example that was used today in Bible study, asking your boss for a raise or something like that, or being in corporate America as a woman and not being heard or listened to, or don't be afraid of the consequences, because what is meant to happen will happen. Be that flame. Be the force to be reckoned with when it comes to things that you care about. Advocate for the children in your life. Advocate for your friends. Advocate for those people that don't have their voice yet. Advocate for like I said, the children that are being told that they can't say certain things. Stand up for you so that other people can see that it's okay to stand up for themselves too. Do not be a victim to your own life. I want my edges to show. Do not be a victim to your own life. Take control. Say I can. Say I will. Say I am. And you'll be surprised what fortune will come amongst you. Um, That's literally the shortest video I've ever done, but I think I just, not think, I really did have to say this from one daughter of the sun to another. Oh, that was nice. That was kind of nice, daughter of the sun. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm like Leo stuff. You see, I got all this orange. I got the fire lit. So, oh, Aries season is coming up as well. Alexa. Hey, Alexa. When is Aries season? What is it like? It's the end of March. Aries season is coming up. We use Pisces season to daydream about what we want, what it is that we, aspire to have. So now use that Aries season, use that fire to jump into action. Okay? Be ready. Be ready so you don't have to get ready. Be ready so when that opportunity walks in the door, you are ready to jump and raise your hand and say, I am it for the task. Don't keep letting opportunities pass you by because they're there. Have you something that when you wear it, like my red lipstick, when I wear red lipstick, I am prepared to be heard for the day because I know people are going to be looking at me, and I know that it's going to be, that red just really brings out that boldness. So whatever it is that when you wear it or when you do it, it's like, ooh, I can't help but speak up. Do that. Do that glamour magic. Practice those affirmations in the mirror. Get ready. Be ready. Be a force in your field. Okay? Well, that's it for today. I just really needed to speak upon that. Blessings to everyone that watches this video, and I'll be back soon.